All right. Now, by the way, what was the last word I say? I create affinity with my what? You see, already it's changed, isn't it? My what? Partner. They're your partner in this discussion. Yes or yes? And that's what it is, a discussion. All right. I love this one. This is so important. Do you know what this is? Huh? It's a hook. It's a hook. Okay, this one over here, right there. Yeah, no, behind you. Yeah, there you go. Ready? I got people over there moving. I went like this. They went, "Wah!" Look, it's not coming off the screen. I'm sorry. Okay. All right. It's a hook. Very, very important. You're going to remember this always. What are you going to remember always? The hook, okay? To catch a fish, what do you need? A hook. How do you get someone to negotiate? You need a what? Okay, in negotiations, it's not called a hook. It's called a what, please? A rationale or reason, okay? You create a rationale. A rationale, reason is the same thing. You must have a semi-legitimate, semi-logical, emphasis on the word semi-logical, legitimate reason as to why you are entitled to more favorable terms. You don't just usually say, okay, it's $50. Okay, I'll give you 40. People don't like that. Because you're just saying, you're not saying anything. You can say anything before that, but you must say something, yes or yes, as to why you should get it for 40. So it makes some sense, some type of sense at all, and even if the person even wants to give it to you, they have some semblance of rationale to do it with. Yes or yes? Okay, so this is very important. Very what? All right, some opportunities here. A, it's not perfect. It's not perfect. A little blemish here, I was in a Barnes & Noble's bookstore a little while ago, and I was looking at some books, and I was going to buy a couple of them, and I saw one of them that I wanted, and for some reason, it was like $35 for this book. And I have no idea why it was $35, but it irked me that this book was $35, which is like double or, at least $10 more than I thought it should be, right? $35, like, what's this? So I didn't want to give him my money, right? Even though I wanted the book. So I'm looking at the book, and sure enough, I see one, the same book, but it's on an end cap, and I see the first one has a tiny little tear in the cover. And I go, So I pick up this one, and I go to the counter, I go, how much for the damaged one? And she goes, what damaged one? I said, you see this over here, right there? You see how the cover is ripped there? She says, it's just a little rip. I said, I know, but I take pride in my library. I'm going to have this for 50 years. I don't want a ripped cover. Isn't there a discount for the damaged one? Or do you normally return them and pay all the shipping and everything to the warehouse to return the book? She says, no, people just buy them. I go, well, I said, do you have a manager here? They go, well, that gentleman. I said, can you just call him over? I said, oh, sir, I understand you're the manager. Listen, I'm looking at this book over here, and I'd like to get this one over here, but it's got a tear in it, and I'm just wondering, how much is it for the damaged one? And he goes, give him 20% off. It was already 20% off, the normal thing. I said, give him another 20% off. Good or good? Because it gave him a little bit of what? Little reason. Good or good? I was buying golf shoes a while ago. This is cool. And I try on these golf shoes, and there's, the one in my size, they're brown leather on the toe and the heel, and they're kind of white in the middle. Golf shoes are sometimes two tones, yes? And leather has discolorations, yes? Yes or yes? At least that's what they always tell you. So here I am, and I'm looking at the left shoe, and the left shoe has a little bit of a discoloration. It's the little darker brown in one spot. And I'm looking at the shoe, and I'm going, it's pretty, you can see this. So I go to the salesperson. I say, there's a stain on this shoe here. do you have another one in my size? And he goes, let me check. He comes back, goes, I'm sorry, mister, I don't have another one in your size. I go, oh. I said, these are like the only ones that fit me. I said, I really want them, but there's a stain on them. He goes, that's not a stain, it's just leather discoloration. I go, I understand that, but the other one doesn't have the same leather discoloration. And he goes, well, you know, not much you can do about that. I said, do you have the manager here? Manager comes over. I go, sir, I said, I would love these shoes. They're great. You know, they're fairly priced and everything. It's just that this one has a stain on them. He goes, that's not a stain. I said, I know, it's a discoloration. I said, it's just that the other one doesn't match it. And I said, you know, you must play golf. You're in a golf shop here. He goes, of course I do. I said, you know, if it was a normal pair of shoes, you know, I wouldn't even care. The fact is, you know, just imagine, play with me here. I said, you got your golf, and you're down here like this, right? And can you imagine every single shot? That's like 180 per game. Every single shot, I'm going to be looking at this stain in my shoe for years and years and years. I just imagine me going back to, and all I can think about is the stain. Is there a way you can get me another size by tomorrow? I'm playing tomorrow. Is there any way? I said, you know, it's not my fault that you don't have another pair of my size. I would love to. I'll get them. If you have them, I'll take them right now. He goes, I said, he says, I can't do anything about that. I said, well, you know, he says, the shoes are a certain amount. We don't make a lot of money on the shoes, yada, yada. I said, well, you understand my problem, right? He goes, I do. I said, well, is there any other way you can help me out? He goes, well, I don't know. I had taken a look at some wedges before, some pitching wedges. I said, well, what about the wedges there? I mean, there's wedges there for $90, and there's one there for $180, a Cleveland wedge. I don't know why it's $180. He goes, oh yeah. He says, it's got the gold thing and all that. I said, yeah. Why is that one so much? He goes, truthfully, I don't know. They just priced it at that. He says, what if I gave you that at a cost price, $90? I said, you're so great. Thank you so much. And I went and picked up a wedge for $90, good or good, instead of $180. Now, you know, it didn't get off the shoes, but I got off something else because it was not perfect. Yes or yes? Now, one caveat, you have to stay in integrity. Stay in what? Integrity. I don't want to see anybody in bookstores ripping pages. You know, don't do that, okay? Not fair, right? You know, taking, you know, your little shoes. How much for the damage? Well, no, you cannot do that. Okay? The next one is volume. Volume, it's a volume purchase. So you don't say, I will buy. Here are the words. What if I bought? What are the words, please? What if? You're not saying you're going to buy them. You're saying, okay, so they say, how much is it? You say, how much is it? And they say, it's $10. That's for one, obviously. You say, let me ask you, what if I bought 1,000 units? What would the volume discount be? And they go, 1,000 units? They go, I don't know, maybe, you know, $6, or maybe able to do it for $6.50. And then you say, well, listen, I'm not able to do 1,000 right now, but it might be something that comes up later. But let's get started. Let me get one to get started here. Can I at least get the one for the $6.50? Well, I can't give you just one for, okay, you know, $6.70. I can, you know, what can you do? Okay, I can do $7. Okay, I'll take the $7. Good or good? Yes. You know this works because they do it on you all the time. Yes or yes? Yeah. All right. So the perspective of future business is what we're talking about here. The perspective of future business here. What if I bought 6 of these items at once from you, or six different items at once from you? What would the volume discount be? All right, so you're buying 6. I was at the Gap. You know what the Gap is? The Gap is a normal retail store. The oldest person working in the Gap is 15 years old, all right? Pretty well, okay? So and I don't usually go in there, but they have these T-shirts that I seem to like. I take them camping and all that kind of stuff. So I'm in the Gap, and you know, I'm a very quick shopper. I spend like 6 minutes at stuff. Okay, I'll take this, and try it on. No, you know, I'm out of there. So I pick up 4 T-shirts and 2 pair of jeans, and I take them to the counter. And you know, the kid's there, and he's got the braces, and he's all acne, and it's like the normal stuff, right? And I'm going, so I got the 6 items, 4 T-shirts and 2 pair of jeans. And I go, what kind of discount can you give me if I'm buying all 6 of these items here at once? He goes,
what?
I said, I'm buying 6, 4 and 2 items at once from you. What kind of volume discount can you give? He goes,
Oh, I don't know.
I said, well, listen, I'm buying 6 items here. He goes,
Well, sir, everybody buys 6 items,
yeah, but I'm buying 2 pair of jeans. He goes,
Well, people buy 8 pair of jeans,
I said, I understand that, but I'm buying 6 items. What kind of volume discount? Can you at least give me 1 T-shirt for free? He goes,
Well, sir, I'm not allowed to give away merchandise. I could lose my job.
I said, then what can you do? He goes,
Well, I don't know. I guess I could maybe give you a friends and family discount, 20%.
I said, thank you. You're so nice. Okay, wrap them up. Okay.
It was okay.
You see, because, it's all yes or yes, right? Yeah. And notice I gave him a suggestion. I said, can you give me the T-shirt for free? Or can you give me this for free? Can you give me a belt? Yes or yes? Yes? All right, so make a suggestion. All right. Next one. Again, I was going towards it. Number C. More future business. More future business. Again, you're not telling them you will. The perception in your phraseology is that you might. Yes or yes? That's all it is here. And you might. Yes or yes? Someone gives you a good deal, isn't it true you might do more future business with them? Yes? Of course. So you stress the long-term possibility of relationships. So this is just the beginning. Can we do something to get started now? I use this, by the way, with all the new hotels, all the hotels that we book for these venues, okay? And my venue searching people at the office, they know this technique. We teach them that kind of stuff. So, we'll go to a hotel and we'll say, how much is it? They'll say it's $10,000 a day for the room. And we go, plus it's, a minimum of 500 room nights, yada, 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 and then X amount of food and all this kind of stuff. We go, oh, okay, fine, I understand. Say, listen, we do a lot of West Coast programs, don't we? Yes? We do a lot of West Coast. And, we're looking for a home for this event. And we run our events all the time. We could just find one place that would save us so much hassle, save you so much hassle. You'd know us. We come in. We're really good people, and we don't break things and all that stuff. And if we could just find a place that we could just, next time it's just like, hi, it's Harv here. Let's just sign the contract. We need it for this date. You got it. It's easy. Save so much time and money. We're looking for a home here. We run dozens of events every single year in the West Coast here. Is there any way you might be able to do it for even like more, maybe 3,000 or 4,000 a day? And the guy goes, well, no, I can't do that. Let me talk to my manager. And they always come back with, okay, we'll give it to you for 6 or 7. Yes or yes? Yes? Because the promise of what? Future? All right, possibly future business here. All right, next one. Number D. Are these helpful, by the way? Yes. Do they make sense to you? Yes. Do they make sense to you? Yes. Okay, good. D, saves them money. Isn't a good rationale? If you could save money by some methodology, wouldn't it be worth it for you if you could save the money to pass that along to me if you could? Yes or yes? All right, so if you could save them money. So how do you do that? Like, for example, here's one that's very obvious. Well, what if I paid cash instead of credit? Because, credit cards take merchant fees. Yes or yes? So all kinds of stuff. What if I paid cash instead of credit? Also, just so you know, there are people who like cash versus credit for many reasons. Some people just like the feel of it. Other people just like the fact that not everybody knows about it. I won't go any further with that. But very often in cash, you could get at least 20, 30, 40% discount for some odd reason. So you say, what if I paid cash instead of credit or check? Would that help you out? Say, what did I just say? What was the last phrase there? Would that, see, now I'm doing them a favor. Okay, it's $100. Oh, it's $100. I see you take credit cards. Yeah, we do. Let me ask you, what if I paid cash instead of credit or check? Would that help you out at all? Is there a way you might be able to save some money on that? If I just paid cash, like what if I gave you like $60 cash? Would that work for you at all? You go, oh, I couldn't do it for $60. Well, what could you do it for? 80? 80, that's fair. I appreciate that. Why don't we just kind of go down the 70 work? Here's 70 right here. That work for you? Okay. 72. All right. It was 100 a minute ago. Yes or yes? Yes? See, the rationale starts to build in. Yes or yes? Is this making sense? This is my high five. Say, this makes sense to me. All right. Now, so also, if delivery is included, you say, is delivery included? They go, yes. You say, what if I pick it up myself? Will that save you some money? They go, well, delivery's like, and you say, how much is delivery normally? So it's about $100. So you save your $100. So if I picked it up myself, you save the $100. Can I take the $100 off? They go, well, no. Well, we can't really do that. I say, well, why not? You're not giving the delivery. Well, we have to deliver. It's included. It's insurance. They say, well, listen, it's not my problem. It's not my fault that you have that insurance. I just want to get it myself. I want to take it right now. In fact, you're making me wait and you want to charge me more? Can you deliver it right now with me on the way home? Well, no, we have to deliver it Monday. So I have to wait and you're charging more and I don't even want delivery. Can you give me at least $75 off? You see the rationale? It just kind of makes sense. Yes or yes? Like I'm the one being hurt here. Poor me, right? All right. You're dealing with a lawyer. They never negotiate, do they? They're people. People negotiate. Yes or yes? Here's what you say to your lawyer. You say, how much is it for this distribution agreement? They go, $2,000. You go, okay, $2,000. I understand. You know what, Phil? Why don't we just use the standard form? I don't even want you to do anything. Just use the standard form that's already in the file and just put my name on it with a couple of little revisions and we'll be done here. What would you charge? How long is that going to take you? 15 minutes? 20 minutes? Well, I got to look it over and think, so what's that, an hour? What's that, $3.50 an hour? So you want to do it for $3.50? Does that work? Just use the standard form. It's okay. Now, here's the issue. They were already going to use the standard form. They were just going to print it out, put your name on it, and charge you $2,000. Yes or yes? But you caught them at their game. True or true? Okay, let me give you another one with accountants. Listen, Joe, how much is it for the return and all that kind of stuff? It's $5,000. Really? Okay, fine, I get it. You know what? Why don't we just, you charge $300 an hour. I'm sure you have juniors in the office who you pay, $20 an hour, and you charge them at $50 an hour. Why don't we just let one of them do all the time-consuming number crunching, and you just check it over at the end, okay? So it's going to take, an hour of your time maybe? How much would that be? Can you do it for $1,000? No. Well, let them do all the number crunch. Just give you the return. Check it over. What's that going to run me? Because, if we did it like that, we might be able to do it for like $2,500. $2,500? You drive a hard bargain. Okay, I'll do it. They were already going to give it to a junior for everything. They don't do anything until it's all set. Then they look it over. Yeah, it's good. Yes or yes? I'm being a little exaggerated, but you know what I'm saying, right? For the normal stuff, that's what a lawyer does. That's what an accountant does. Yes or yes? True or true? You just tell them how they can save money. All right. Here's a big one that I use. Write it down. E, your rationale. So, when's the sale? When's the sale? You go, does this ever go on sale? And they go, well, yeah, it does sometimes at the end of the season or something like that. Then you say, well, let me ask you a question. Why should I be penalized for buying it early? Why should I be penalized for buying it early? You're getting your money sooner. I'm getting the product sooner. Why should I be penalized for this? Does that make any sense? It's going to go on sale anyways. Let's just do the sale right now. It doesn't make any sense, but it's a rationale. And very often, it works. Yes or yes? Why should I be penalized for buying it early? It's going to go on sale anyways. I could wait. You could wait. You probably won't even sell it. I'll buy it somewhere else. Let's just give me a special deal right now, and I'll buy it right now. Good or good? So write this down. The key to all this is you must make yourself a special situation. A special situation. That's what you have to be, a special situation. All right, please stand up for the declaration. Hands on your heart. I create myself to be a special situation.
I create myself to be a special situation.
Again, please.
I create myself to be a special situation.
One more time, twice as loud.
I create myself to be a special situation.
Turn to somebody, give them a high five and say, you have a girl, this is mine. This is what most people do in their negotiation. They kill themselves right away. They immediately kill themselves. The biggest mistake almost every single person makes. I told you I'm going to save you and make you hundreds of thousands of dollars this morning. Good or good? Are you finding that so far? Are you? You just wait.